Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by Apex Irons from Callaway.
Hi, I'm Amy Rogers, and this is your Golf Central update. Tee time for Justin Thomas, who will be in one of the featured groups tomorrow. He starts at 1:43 p.m. Eastern and will tee off with Colin Morikawa and Patrick Cantlay. JT talked with Kira K. Dixon earlier today.
It was a good week. It was getting back in contention. I would have loved to get off to a little better start Sunday to at least have a chance. I mean, I unfortunately just was so far behind the 8-ball quickly that, I would have had to do something pretty crazy on the back nine. But, I fought hard, and, I've learned the hard way a couple times that every point is very important. And, the difference of finishing tied for 4th and tied for 7th could end up being the difference in me winning the FedEx Cup and not. So I really just tried to stay patient and fight because I've been saying, I'm really close to playing some really, really good golf, I feel like, and winning a lot of tournaments again. But sometimes it's turning those 15th and 20th places into force that kind of gets me that momentum. So I just was trying to stay positive and do that.
In these events, are you really going into it thinking, okay, I need to finish at this place for these points for the FedEx Cup, or are you trying to put that out of your mind?
I'm not trying to finish anything in particular. I know you have to win a playoff event. There's no, well, I guess now it's obviously Atlanta is what it is, but you have to play well in the playoffs. It doesn't matter if you've won 15 times in the regular season. If you don't play well in the playoffs, don't play well in Atlanta, you're not going to win the FedEx Cup. And Atlanta's a course that I love, and I've had a couple chances to win the Tour Championship in the past and just been close, but I feel like been trending and getting a little bit better, so hopefully we're just saving the best for the last two.
Yeah, so with the Monday finish and then coming here and having to learn a brand new golf course that has never had a professional tour event, how much extra pressure is that for your process?
I somehow feel like it's less pressure because the expectations maybe aren't as high, which it kind of sounds bad. Obviously I expect to play well and have a chance to win, but it's right in front of you course. The greens were very big, have a lot of slope. The fairways are big. There's not really many blind shots. So it's especially with how good yardage books and greens books are. And with, caddies doing what they do, it's, we have most of the information. And it doesn't matter if I played the course, 1,000 times or one. If I don't hit it well and putt it well, I'm not going to win. You know what I'm saying? So I saw the course today for the first time and I know what's out there. And now it's just about going out and hitting the shots I want and kind of going around it well.
Rory McIlroy starts his week at 1:55 Eastern on Thursday. He's paired with Sung Jae In and Billy Horschel. McIlroy starts the week ranked 28th in the FedEx Cup standings.
I think I feel like a lot of guys feel right now, a little jaded, a little tired. End of the season, there's been a lot of golf. So a lot of travel. I'm just sort of getting through it, to be honest. I'm going day by day and just trying to get through it as best I can and try to make it the next week. And, after that, 2 weeks off before the Ryder Cup. So, just taking it day by day. The game feels pretty good, okay. Energy levels are somewhat sort of trying to dig deep at this point, but try and keep going and try to put in a good finish this week to make sure I'm in Atlanta next week.
Just talking about the kind of energy deficit you feel right now, it occurs to me that you learned in Hazeltine, and I guess all the way back to the Dyna that playing a Ryder Cup in America takes a ton of energy, and it can be incredibly taxing. Is that of concern to you at all?
No, I think having 2 weeks off after the Tour Championship's going to be nice. I sort of was planning to go over to Wentworth to play the BMW, but it's too much travel, and with what's coming up with Ryder Cup, and that's a long week. No matter if you're in Europe or in the States, especially, I haven't missed a session yet. So say play 5 sessions again. It's a really long week. So the 2 weeks off after the Tour Championship are going to be well needed, and I'll go in there nice and refreshed and ready to give it my all. I think every captain that I've played under has brought their different qualities to the team, whether it be individual man management of some players to sort of like a group leadership type of role. Everyone's brought sort of some different stuff. I thought Thomas Bjorn last time was wonderful. I thought he did a really good job. He was he sort of was quite an emotional leader. He played us his video on the Thursday night, before the first session on Friday morning, and there wasn't a dry eye in the room. So just stuff like that, and he sort of gave everyone meaning of why they were there and the people that came before us, and it was a really, to put it in that perspective, I thought was really cool, and it just gives you a real sense of, you're part of this Ryder Cup team, but you're a part of something that's obviously a lot bigger than that, and so that was really cool. I mean, that's just one thing that's, sticks out in my recent memory. I needed to try to get into a new 3-wood and into a new driver. I threw my 3-wood onto the New Jersey Turnpike off the 9th hole on Monday. So I was without a 3-wood coming here, and the driver I just felt was spinning a little too much last week. So I just needed to get into something that wasn't spinning as much. And that was really it. So going through a bunch of different heads and shafts and stuff as you saw yesterday, and feel like I landed on a good driver and got a pretty good 3-wood too. So that was the purpose of yesterday's range session.
Wait, and sorry, you said the 3-wood went where exactly?
I mightn't have reached the road, but I threw it into the trees off the 9th tee at Liberty National. So if someone wants to go get a 3-wood, there's one in there somewhere.
The Solheim Cup begins next week. Here's a look at the United States team. 9 automatic qualifiers, 3 captain's picks, and the captain herself, Pat Hurst, joined Golf Today.
Who will be the leaders as players on this team in your mind?
Oh, I have to say it'd probably be like Lexi, Lizette, Jessica. They've all played, well, Jessica's played probably, I think, 3 times, and Lizette and Lexi, I think, have both, I think this is their 5th time, both. So they're going to be my leaders, or they're the ones that we're going to be, looking for the help from. Nellie, even though this is only her 2nd year, but I tell you what, she's playing awesome, gold medalist, and so we're looking for her to also help lead the team.
Pat, one of the questions I love to ask is, what's the moment for each player, captain at Solheim Cups that it kind of sparks it? It starts it for you. What's always been that moment for you? Because I know you've been around so many Solheim Cups, so close to Julie Inkster as she was captain. What is that moment specifically for you at each Solheim?
Oh, the first thing is walking into your room and into the hotel room, and there's just everything is USA. So that's a lot of fun. But I'd have to say, walking to that first tee, the very first match, and just hearing the chanting, hearing the spectators, it gives us goosebumps. We want to get there. We want to get to the first tee. We're not going to miss that. And I think the players feel that, the captains feel that, the spectators feel that, everybody that's involved or around Solheim feels that on the first tee. And this year it's going to be the first and 10th tee, so it's going to be awesome.
Pat, I was there at 05, a crooked stick. I watched Des Moines. This seems to get bigger and bigger. So as a home Solheim Cup for you, what role do you think the fans will play?
Oh, it's definitely our 13th man, right? I mean, the more that we can hear them out there, the better it's going to be. That means that we're doing well. So, we want to hear nothing but roars out there. And the more that we hear, the better it is. The more birdies that we're making, the more holes that we're winning.